I am Janani from Group 26. Welcome to Crowdsource Data Annotation Platform. This is the present home page of our system. There are two types of users in our system, namely task authors and contributors. Every user should register in the system using the sign up extension given in the home page. By giving a valid username and a password, users can register in the system. The username and the password is validated. The user is redirected to a home page with some authorized functionalities like creating a profile. In the profile creation form, user can add information like first name, last name, email, bio, the user type, country, and the field of specialized. In the profiles, every user has option to edit the profile, change the password, and view the task. And only the authors have a button to add the task. This is the overview of the profile page. If the user has finished the performance, he can sign out from the site using the sign out extension given. This is then he is redirected again to the home page. If a registered user wants to sign into the site, they can use the sign in extension given in the page. Then by giving the valid username and the password, they can sign into the site. This is the UI of the user management part. The code base of the user management implementation. It is implemented completely using the Django framework and the MySQL database. Django follows the model view template architecture. In my part, I have used two model classes. They are the default user model and a profile model. Next, the templates. I have used some templates as HTML files for home, sign up, sign in, profile, edit profile, and change password. The actions of the forms used in those templates are implemented in the views file. As you can hear, I have used a user creation form to sign up the users, and the password and the username are validated here. In the sign in view, I have created a session for every validated user with the username, and that created session is deleted in the sign out view, as you can see here. The edit profile and change password view functions are created in a way that login is required for the user to perform those tasks. In every form, a post method and a CSRF token is used in order to avoid the leakage of the credentials of the users. And this is the URL file of the user management part. These are the important implementations I have developed up to this point. Thank you.
When a task author needs to create an annotation task, he is redirected to this page. Here he can add a title, description, if there is any specific instruction, those things. And here he can add the number of annotations per data instance. That means if we select one, the per data instance will only get annotated by one annotator. If we select 3, 5, one data instance will get annotated by 3 or 5 annotators. For better accuracy, he can choose 5. And here he can add the class names that the data has to be annotated into. He can add he can add 2 or many number of classes here. And here he had to add the data set to annotate. We have to add that as a zip file containing only images without any subfolders. After giving the basic information about the task author can add MCQ questions in here. That means if the task author need to filter out the annotators in such cases where the dataset have medical images, then the annotator should have medical knowledge to annotate them. So in like that cases, task author can add question to check their knowledge and check whether they have knowledge to do these annotations. Task authors can add any number of MC questions. Here he can add the question, here the correct answer and the options. When an annotator selected the task, if there is a question error added by the task author, the annotator can view the questions like this. If the task author added the question error, the annotator have to complete it before he accepts the task. He can see the questions and answer it like this, and he can submit the answers. Later, task author can review the answers and approve them for the task. Database and the backend code for these use cases are fully developed. The dataset uploaded by the task author separately stored in a file directory in the server for each task.
So this page appears after clicking the My Task button. These are the tasks which have been registered by this user, and those are categorized into data generation and data annotation tasks. So if the contributor wants to contribute to a task, he or she can simply click on a task. For an example, in this case, it is a data annotation task, and this is how it looks like. And now contributor can annotate data instances like this. In this case, we have to classify these images into data classes called cats and dogs. And in the right hand side, it shows the previous contributions to this task by this contributor, and submissions can be modified if it wrongs by clicking on it. Also, the same thing can be done here as well, and this view is more convenient and user-friendly way to view and edit contributions. So that is the data annotation task, and now let's move on to data generation task. And this is how data generation task looks like. In this case, we have to provide synonyms for the words given by the system like this. Also, things related to previous contributions are the same as data annotation task, and contributor can view and edit submissions like this. Also, if the task author wants to annotate one data instance from more than one contributor, it is also possible by now. And finally, not only the user interfaces, but also the backend of the two data annotation task and do data generation task use cases which I have mentioned in the SRS have been completed by now.
I am Abirame. This is the video about data annotation task analysis. Here the database shows annotation task results done by 3 annotators for 493 dataset. Verb 1, Verb 2 are 2 verbs. to finding similar or dissimilar by annotators. Here the annotation results 1 shows similar data couples and 0 shows dissimilar data couple. If majority of annotation results for the data couple is 1, that set analyzed as a sim data couple, otherwise analyzed as a dissimilar data couple. This is a bar chart analysis of data set for finding similar and dissimilar data. In this analysis, viewer can view the results from beginning to random number of analysis data. Here, analysis 128 data. This is a 336 data task analyzed, similar or dissimilar verbs. This is a pie charts of total results of data set, dissimilar 339 and similar 159. This is a line chart analysis for each annotator results. Analysis for 411 tasks. This annotator 1 shows blue color and annotator 2 shows black color and annotator 3 for green color. Now we the line chart and analysis results for random number of results beginning to random number of ending. Annotator 1 results showing in blue lines, annotator 2 results showing in black line, and annotator 3 results showing in green line. Here you can see the comparing database results line chart results. Annotator 1 1 and annotator 2 1 and annotator 3 results is 1. Here 0 0 0 annotator 1 1 2 3. Can see random number of tasks. Here you can see the nice explanation. 5 to 6 zeros for 3 annotators. 1 all 1. This is here you can view. This is some user management part done by me. Here user can view, edit, and update some feature of his or her profile. Now he edit his profile, like if she change the first name and then update. Also here you can see the edited and also database first name is changed. Likewise, he edit or clear his profile photos. Now you can see that he uploads profile photo. Change. Now you see other ones. If delete photos, the custom profile like this. Thank you.